What is up, guys? It's been a hot minute. Today's video, you're gonna see how I get to this final look. I threw in some hair things too. So if you're interested to see how I get to this final look and you wanna hang out with me, then you know the drill, just keep on watching. What is up, guys? I am dancing because I am so ready to do my makeup and my hair is so long. I can't wait. Well, first, let's put it back. We will talk about the hair. I actually addressed the hair in this video, but let's start with the face. Clean face. Let's go with moisturizer. So I'm using my Trader Joe's moisturizer. It's that SPF. I love it. I have really been more into skincare lately, so I really strategically put my moisturizer and primer on. I'm just like all about moisturizing and massaging, and I bring it down the neck. And now let's go on to my primer. Today I'm using my Hourglass Veil Primer. I use like 2 pumps. I love this primer for when I go out, and I'm using it tonight because I'm going out in Mohegan Sun, and because it's just a night where like I want to look good, I'm gonna take pictures. I like this primer for that, and I really focus on my T-zone area, up by my forehead and down by my chin. I needed to put my hair up. It was just getting to be too much. So now moving on to foundation, I'm using Physicians Formula's Healthy Foundation. I really like it. I just always, before using it, I shake it up, and I like the applicator that I could just put it straight on my face. It's just an easy application. So I start off with this foundation, but I then go on to another one. But first, let's talk about this brush. I actually got it from Amazon. I gotta be honest with you guys, I really didn't love it. It wasn't the best working brush. Like, it just didn't blend so well. Like, you could see I'm really trying over here to buff it in, but it's just not giving me that beautiful seamless look that I normally like. I just wasn't happy with it. So I am going to move on. You'll see I'm really trying here. I'm like, what could we do? Moving along to L'Oreal's Inflammable, I'm just gonna hit up the areas where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. Like I said, I like to take pictures when we go out. It was actually our 2-year anniversary on this night, so of meeting, our 2-year anniversary of meeting. So I wanted to look cute. You know, we were going to gamble, have some steak, and I just wanted to be all fancy, so I'm really trying to buff out my face, but yeah. So moving along to this Tartelette, it's a beautiful, I actually got this from a BoxyCharm. It is a beautiful palette. It's the first time I'm using it, and I went in first with this transition color. It's just a light brown. I'm going back and forth in my crease. I'm buffing it out to make sure that there's no crazy lines. I just want it to be seamless. And now moving along to this darker color. I really like this brush. I showed it to you guys because I wanted to show you this gives it much more of a distinct look. Instead of doing a blend out, it's more like, okay, I want to put the product here, so I want to use a more precise, dense brush, and that's the brush I'm using for this crease. It's like a little V crease that I do. So I use a darker brown just to deepen it up, and then I'm gonna go back in with a fluffy brush. It has no product on it. It's just to blend out both colors, just so that there's nothing dark. You know, you just want it to look nice and airy and cloudy. And then I decided I'm gonna go in with the Celestial Thunder palette. I'm using this beautiful color all over the lid. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. I loved it. Beautiful color, totally popped. Next up is mascara. I'm using my Superpower, I believe it's called. It's by It Cosmetics. It is my favorite mascara. I actually just bought a new one because I'm already out of this one. It's probably already my like 3rd bottle. It's so good. So I lift my lashes up by lifting up the lid. I think that really helps with giving my lashes some length. So now moving along to eyebrows, I like to brush through them with a spoolie, and then this is how I like to do it. I like to use this like little NYX palette, and then I go in with a flat brush, and I just basically, I wanted to say pencil them in, but I'm not penciling them in. I'm powdering them in. And I don't really do much more to it. Like, I just darken them up. I like how they look. It just gives the look so much more of a better shape rather than kind of having these like sparse hairs. I feel like if I'm going to go the extra mile, I have this foundation, concealer, mascara, all this stuff, I'm going to fill in my brows. Loving it. So now, as you could see, we're going from no brow to brow. Done. Love that. Love that little feature. Next up, I'm going to use this Pretty Vulgar eyeliner. I really like it. It's just like an ink liner. I go in with this kind of it's just like a light liner brush, I guess. It's just very precise. Again, another precise brush. I only use this brush for liner, and it's kind of like a holy grail. I'm like, I need it, and I need to pray to the gods, because doing eyeliner is never easy. People have asked me before, like, how do you do it? And I'm like, seriously, I pray before every time. Like, I am no expert. It's just kind of gotta go with the strokes. You just gotta go with it. And yeah, I really like how my eyeliner came out for this time. The more you do it, the better you get at it. That is my advice, but it does take me a lot. Big deep breath in and out. Next up, I'm doing my concealer. It's It Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer, or Bye Bye Under Eye. I like to soften it up by using the warmth of my fingers, and then I just apply it everywhere where I like my concealer. Obviously underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, over on top of my eyebrows, and then by my chin. And I now just recently started using a concealer brush just to really, I don't know, it just, again, another way to just like sculpt and precise the look. And then I use my Real Technique sponge with the help of the warmth of my finger, and I just blend everything on in, making sure that nothing looks makeup-y. You want to just look natural. So now to set all of this up, I'm using this Almay powder. It's not a translucent powder. I guess it is a translucent powder. I don't know. It's definitely a light powder. So I go in with that and I just like set everything. I don't like anything to be shiny. I like it matte. So I use that e.l.f. powder brush just to like really get it in there. And now I'm going in with my Anastasia 20. I use again that e.l.f. brush. I'm just going to blend and warm up my face and my neck to make it just more of a nice deep warm look. I go underneath. I don't want like the underneath of my under eye concealer to be too light, so I like to use the 20 there. And then I use this angled brush to really sculpt it out. So this is just to put the product exactly where I want it. I'm doing a nice little contour, cheekbones, and I like to do a nice like circular all around the bridge of my face, by the jawline, up by the hairline. Make sure to contour the nose. I love contouring. I feel like this right now, this look here is like beautiful. Now we're just gonna like soften it up everywhere else. I love this 20 by Anastasia. I use that in the crease again just to like seamlessly put everything together. Now I'm gonna gel up the brows just to set those in place. That again was from a BoxyCharm. It's called More Brows. It's alright. I got it. I think it's in a taupe color. It works. I'm always messy. Cleaning that up just a bit. And now what do we need to do with the lips? I was really excited about this. Just clearing off the lips, had, you know, some powder and concealer and all that probably like full on there. And now we're going on to lip liner. This is the color in the nude. I really liked this color. I was just giving my lips some liner, nothing crazy, and then I went on in with this dose of color. It's in the color nude, and honestly I really do like this color, but with my eyeshadow I just felt like everything kind of like, well, there you go. I messed that all up. I fixed that though. I went in with my concealer brush. Boom, baby. That concealer brush came in handy. And there you go. Just like a little eraser. But I was like, okay, I don't like this color. Let me zhuzh it up. I'm using this red color. It's an Urban Decay. Just kind of like a Russian red, I think. Liked it. Didn't love it. I needed a little bit different. Like, you just got to play around with it. So I went back with the dose color. So it's like dose of color, red lip, dose of color. And I got this like, not a mauve color, it's kind of like pink, but you'll see it ties in. Now I'm using my blush, the BH Cosmetics palette, and between the blush, the lips, you'll see the full outfit. Everything ties in. But now let's talk about the hair. Super long. I am using this Revlon brush heater. It's a heated brush, which I actually really love. It just works so well on my hair. Like, I could do nothing to my hair. I'll just dry it, and then if I throw this heated brush through it, voila, like it gives it a whole new look, which it really makes me happy. So now I'm going to move along to curling my lashes, and last thing that I want to do, my look is a matte look, but I wanted to add some shimmer, so I'm adding the sparkly color to my nose and my highlight area by my cheeks, and I'm just really loving how I look right now. I'm feeling myself, you could tell, and now I'm just going to spray it with my Too Faced setting spray. This is me doing a little model session. Here I go, here I go. And then I'm like, all right, a boom, baby. Tell me how they got that pretty little face on that pretty little frame. Girl. Alright guys, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I worked with what I had here on the go at Mohegan Sun, my second Mohegan Sun video. I'm gonna link my first one down below. I hope you enjoyed it. This place is definitely awesome. If you haven't been, it's in Connecticut. I definitely recommend you coming. So I'm gonna go enjoy dinner. We have a 9 o'clock reservation and I still have some time, so I have to get dressed. But it's time to go. So that completes this video. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. out.